What's up guys, Happy T here, bringing you the next Warface video for this week. And let me start off by saying, if you are a person that is asking for the codes of this gun, fortunately the code doesn't work. It has only worked for me because it's a one time only. Of course, yes, it is invalid, so please just stop asking. It's not gonna happen. The code won't work on your account anyway. So, now that's out of the picture. Yes, we are using my M917SR, and of course it is the most OP sniper. Well, not really the most OP, but the most OP's auto sniper. Probably in the top 3 as well, from being the OP sniper all around. Now, I did have a few subscribers in this match, so thanks for joining me. If I did also make anyone mad during the match, I'm sorry, but of course I can hardly play this gun anyway because it is very hard to get into games, especially when you have this gun. The chance of you being kicked is very high, and surprisingly, this was a match I wasn't kicked from. I basically got tried recording as much as footage as possible of the gun, but I was even kicked from my own team. I don't know, but the kicking system in your own team is actually easier now. It takes less people to kick someone, but it takes more to actually not kick them. So yes, but surprisingly, I wasn't kicked from this one. I wasn't kicked when we last, the match ended in the lobby. Well, I did leave before the guy probably decided to kick me, so I technically was probably going to be kicked, but, you know. So, the damage, and the accuracy, and the rate of fire. It's probably the only thing that people are mostly interested about this gun. When they see this gun on the battlefield, they're probably just really interested in what the specs is. And so the specs, of course, I'll pop it up on the screen, because, I mean, I know the specs off by heart, but let's just face it, I never memorize them enough, and I will always forget. So I also finally managed to get a decent pistol for once. Of course it is free, Q92 Desert Camo. I know it's only 5 days, but the 2 days I probably will only use possibly the M900, because I still have that. I mean, I could do probably, I don't know, maybe not, I was just thinking about it. Just do the Calico pistol and probably a Calico of my choice, since there are 4 in the total, 4 total of these in the game. The Calico series. Of course, you have the pistol, the rifle, the assault rifle, the SMG, and the sniper. Of course, I own all of them. The SMG is kind of rare. It's actually really hard. It probably only a few others actually own it. No one really uses the SMG, probably because they just don't like the way the specs is. I like it personally because the amount of rounds it has. It's like the P90. I don't know what I think that's the PDW90. I mean, PDW. Yeah. I don't know why Crytek make these freaking different names. It's just pointless, really. I don't know what the benefits of having completely different names is, really, but I don't know, if they just decided to do that, then I guess that's what they did. Now, on the Russian server, this gun is a pay-to-win. Well, pay-to-advance. But the thing is, this thing is so OP, it is pretty much a pay-to-win. You'll devour or completely demolish the enemy team with this gun if you are, really aggressive. Now, I'm not really aggressive in this match. I'm just being defensive because I'm not really interested going out there on my own, because even though you can be really aggressive, you still need a bit of support from your team. It doesn't. Now, this doesn't mean at least one extra guy backing you up. You probably need 2 or even maybe 3 guys just with you, because of course you're not always going to be able to do it on your own, unless you are John Rambo. But yeah, apart from being John Rambo, it's not always going to be good on here. I do try to knife this guy, but unfortunately I failed. I don't have the katana on me, because the katana is just too expensive, really, to maintain. I'm trying to save up money to get the R16A4. Now, that gun is pretty OP from the specs, but it's not always the specs. It's not really... You can't always trust on the specs. It's actually how it performs in the game. Even though the Calico SMG crown is really is just completely true anyway. I mean, the Calico SMG is just OP anyway, so there's no really point looking at the actual specs. But now that the Calico SMG was nerfed, it has many competitors, so that's a good thing. Anyway, for free-to-play people, of course I'm officially in free-to-play because, you know, never spend your money on this game unless you're just like a millionaire or something. Because my gosh, the amount of crap you get for free, and you don't even get to keep it. It's just, oh my god, catastrophic. Missed the guy there with the cryo grenade. Was of course at outrange, but he was circling there as well in the spawn. Well, in our cap zone. They did, of course. Apparently, they nerfed the cryo grenades. No, don't listen to Crytek. What they say, especially when it's nerfing something like a goddamn cryo grenade. No, it's bollocks. Apparently they nerfed it from 8 meters to 6 meters, and I just completely just didn't believe that at all. There's no difference. Most of the people were asking for a cryo vest, which completely just took off the effects of the cryo grenade. Not everyone wanted that. No one was expecting of the cryo range to be decreased. I mean, even though people would just use cryo grenades, yes, it gives it a benefit that the cryo grenades will be ineffective. And that's pretty much the only thing that people use. It is the only cosmetic, the free cosmetic, that people use to get an advantage. Of course, the other cosmetics you have to pay for, but you won't get it because the amount of money you fucking shit on this game to get it. And you still won't get it. The most possible way is spending probably $50 on this game. It just shows how much the Crytek are asking for money. And yeah, I just suggest, if you're trying to find a way to get codes for very cheap prices, just visit kingwin.com. You'll find all the information on there. If you don't know what kingwin.com is, just ask me in the comments. I will probably do a video for it. But of course there's a limitation of 4 codes per account. Before, I'll just give the more details in the video, if you want a video next time. So, our defense, pretty insane because of course I am being defensive and I just don't want to be aggressive. I'm not really supporting my team, but I guess what I'm doing is alright. I am trying not to die because of course I always have the OCD of my KDR. And well, we're almost well, actually no, we're nowhere near to the end of the game. Never mind that, but I finally get some help here from a medic. Of course it does take a while to actually get any help from medics because 90% of the medics you play with, they don't really heal. It's surprising that the medics at the as soon as they begin playing this game, they actually help you. But medics are high ranks and all they care is about kills because they're just so bloody minded. Don't even think about them. If you have one of those bloody medics that just care about kills, don't even bother asking for help. You won't get any at all. The only way for you to actually get health is just kill yourself and yeah, restore health and armor. Unless you have a crown vest, then you don't really need to care about medics at all. I don't know what kind of shit I wrote down there actually. I think I wrote down something where you, please don't be mad, I'm only going to use this once. Of course, people may be jealous that I own this gun, but they shouldn't be, of course, too excited because, you know, it is hard to actually play this gun. Not that it's hard in general, but it's hard to get it in any games. It's just the amount of times you'll be kicked. It's just dramatic. Though people do... the only time when you probably won't be kicked is if you have a really nice room master and just doesn't care, or you have a room master who's a subscriber and yeah, doesn't mind. Though even though the room master was an enemy team, I don't think he was a sub or anything. He was just some random player. Though yeah, I didn't really get kicked. I just left really early. I was thinking I was gonna get kicked. I know sometimes when you get kicked straight away as soon as the battle ends. It's probably one of those types of what's it now? Channels where probably at the end of the battle, nothing really happens for a bit. 30 seconds later, you just get the boot, because I don't know. Also, you'll be called hacker a lot with this gun. So if my account was one day reported, and was actually banned for apparently hacking. And then I wasn't really too surprised. It's just how amazing this gun is. But I hardly use it anyway, of course, because, you know, just the stuff that happens. Now, the only problem I have to say with this gun, oh, and there goes my phone once again, is, well, I haven't really got the actual attachments left. Well, that's not really a problem anyway, because the special sniper bipod doesn't make no difference. I mean, the regular sniper bipod is actually really helpful. If there was a drawback with this gun, well, I don't know, because I don't think there's really a drawback with this gun. This gun is just too amazing. Yeah, so that's how I think of it in total. Of course, if I was to give it a score, it would be 100. But I'm not going to bother with women's scores, because these guns are just too... I don't know, they're just too hard for me to even rate them. I should really get used to the guns, but I like to play them straight, like, as soon as I get it in my own hands. Now, the thing is, I have so many guns at my disposal. Every time, I can always just switch a gun if I feel like playing with one gun, or feel like playing with the other. I do not really know what gun to play with next. Of course, I don't play with shotguns, because it's just not my class. And it is medic anyway, so that is the most noobiest class in the world. And then I just go around here. Now, of course, I do not spawn kill, because really that takes the piss. So, I mean, that's not really spawn killing there. Of course, spawn camping is when I go, and if I went down all the way down to the alley, like that medic guy's doing, he's like camping by their spawn, but he's not really being able to kill them. He can only kill the people that go over the wall. Now that guy in the truck, he is spawn camping, because he is able to kill the guys at the spawn who just come out. The only way for the guys at the spawn to actually kill him is probably get to him as quick as possible, kill him as quick as possible before the actual spawn protection runs out. Now we all know that all the spawns in every single map of this game is shit, because it's just the way that Crytek have made their maps. Now people say that they're shit because they're small. I just think they're shit because of their spawns. You can obviously see here at the spawn that how easy it is for the enemy to access our goddamn spawn. I mean, yesterday I was playing, and I was trying to do a Calico video actually. It didn't end well because half the players on the enemy team were medics, and they were spawn raping our asses. Of course, I did camp, but there was no point camping, because that didn't even work anyway, so I had to bring out my Richmond M4, or Bentley M4, I don't know. It's just, of course, Crytek's making up names. I don't know. I guess they don't bring as much fake stuff as Wargaming. Wargaming, the #1 freaking game company that adds in the most fake shit on whatever they make, really. I do say, even though they add in fake shit, I still play a game. I do actually, play a second game. Of course, most of the time I play Warface. I do play WOT, or World of Tanks. You might not like it, but I guess it's your opinion, really. I might do videos on that game, I don't know. I do like to do another game every once in a while, but not all the time. Because, you know, my channel is, of course, based on this game. I did actually do a video of Battlefield Hardline. No one was really hyped up for that game, because no one really watched it, so I guess they're only really interested in Warface. But if they don't really like the new Battlefield, then, you know, I guess it is like a really destructive version of CSGO, and you can actually run and aim. That's probably the two good things about Battlefield Hardline, but really it should just be a DLC. Now I am overlooking the spawn. I guess I did almost kill some guy in their spawn, but I tried not to, because, of course, I'm not going to be the really big asshole with the automatic sniper rifle that no one else has, so yeah. And of course, here we come to the end of the match. I don't actually use my sniper in the next round, because, to be honest, I don't want to do too much of a prick. Because let's be honest, if you're going to be always going to be a prick, no one's probably going to like you by the end of the month of playing. So here we are, on to the second part. Now this is where we attack. And yep, I'm not using my Calico anymore. I really want to give my Calico an actual name. Of course, she is the #1 sniper for me. Of course, you would call the gun a she. I don't know. I really want to call her something. I don't know, really. Thinking of not British name. I don't think the Calico is really from the British region. I think it was made in America or somewhere in Europe. I don't know. I'll check it up. Once I find out where it was made from, yeah, then I'll just give that name. So of course, the second half was quite quick because our team was absolutely destroying the enemy team. So I decided that I'm going to be a bit more fairer and not beaver. I'm just going to support my team by, I don't know what I did really. Not really did much. I just didn't want to die because I really like this XRH crown. Well, of course the real name is Scar H crown. I don't know. Of course another name that Crytek like to make because they like to make their guns just whatever they want it. I know, it's just the way they do it. Of course, for some reason, the Russian version, the guns are actually freaking the real name. Why the hell are freaking the Ukrainian Warface freaking having a different name for this version? Well, maybe because it's Russia and Ukraine. We all know the stuff that's happening, but I'm not going to bother talking about politics. So, there's a guy then who had the green smoke grenade. Now, I don't know where these people are getting these smoke grenades. Apparently is a Warface Nvidia code. Now that's pretty cool. But is it even worth it? If you have to pay for this code, oh my god, you probably wouldn't even be able to have this grenade for even permanent. It'll probably only be rent. Of course, it's another of Crytek's begging for money. You spend 25 and you will only get rented items, not even permanent, so it's not worth it. But of course, continuing with the actual topic, I guess this could be a slash XRH crown short review. Oh, it's just some gameplay of it really, so I'll probably do the actual gun when I get a chance, and I won't be using the attachments of course, because whoever was using this gun gets your attachments unlocked. I mean, the only decent thing probably on this thing is the assault silencer. It's actually good to have the assault silencer, especially on this gun, because the bloody recoil is goddamn intense. And if you can't control the recoil in this gun, your recoil's going to control the accuracy as well, so you're going to need some accuracy. Plus the muzzle flash is always good to hide. And yes, silencers do reduce the recoil. I guess the hollow sight is pretty nice. It's just this grip I'm using it's okay, but it's not good. I guess it's not bad, but it's not good at the same time. Hollow sight, yeah, I can't really complain. But here we are at the end of the match. And yeah, so conclusion: how good is the Calico? Well, you're gonna get a good damn KDR. That's one thing for sure. And yeah, 100 out of 100, the best auto sniper in the game, but only I own it for some reason. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you all guys next time. Boop.